I was 8 years old, my parents signed me up for cross country for the NYA Cheetahs. After finishing the season, I decided I hated running and quit the next year. But then, when I was in 4th grade, my sister joined the team, and I couldn't let my sister be better than me at something, so I decided to start running. After that season, I realized I had a real passion for running, and I fell in love with the sport and the atmosphere around it. As a freshman and sophomore, I had great success from winning district champion in 2018 to breaking 20 minutes at the McDowell Invitational and making farm team in 2019, being followed up by being runner-up at the district championships. But that wasn't how my career ended. I can stand up here and make all the excuses in the world about why everything changed for me, but I won't. There were times where I completely wanted to give up, but I didn't, and it's simply because of the people in this room. As I look over at those who've been there for me since day one, I knew I didn't want to leave them and all the others I started out with on this team. I just couldn't leave them. Loving being their teammate is one thing that never changed for me in this sport. As an underclassman, I was always really close with the upperclassmen. I formed bonds with so many of them that I will cherish forever. And after 3 of my best friends on the team graduated, I didn't think I would ever feel as close to a team as I had before. That was until this year. To say I made a new group of best friends is an understatement. The people I've met this year have become my family. I truly love them. I cannot imagine my life before them, and the thought of having to leave my best friends in less than a year is really breaking my heart. Caitlin, Natalie, Rachel, Brooke, and Erin, you girls will never understand the impact you've had on my life. The bond we've all created in such a short amount of time is one that is going to last a lifetime. This season has been one of the most fun and happiest times of my life. And it's all because of you, and I can't thank you enough for that. I've never been a part of a group of people that have been so loving and supportive of each other the way that this team has been. And leaving is going to be the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. I want to thank every single runner on this team for being hardworking, fun, supportive, caring, and an incredible teammate to each other. I want you to all know that I love and appreciate you all. There's one other teammate I want to give a shout out to, and that's my brother Camden. This is the only year and the only sport we both play that we could be high school teammates, and I wouldn't trade for anything. We've become closer because of this sport, and it's amazing to watch him train and race, and I'm excited for his future in this sport. I love you, Cam. Over the years, I've had so many amazing people that have had such a huge impact on me, not only athletically, but emotionally. First, I would like to thank my parents and family for always pushing me to be the best athlete, student, and person I can be. You've always been there cheering me on, especially my mom, who I know everyone has seen running around the course yelling. They have both been my biggest supporters. Thank you. I want to thank the Pierces for running the NYA cross-country program, and my coaches such as Coach Ramon and Coach Carl, because without that program, I'm not sure I would have fallen in love with running. I would like to also thank Janine Matter. She runs McDowell Cross Country and the We Are Mill Creek Instagram and Facebook pages. Not only has she done so much for the team, but also for me. She has been there for me since middle school. Janine, you've always been a shoulder I can cry on, and have always been there to give me a big hug at the end of every race, no matter the outcome. And I will forever appreciate you and everything you've done for me. I want to thank my McDowell coaches, not only from this year, but from all the years. Coach Krell was an incredible supportive coach that I still love seeing and staying in contact with to this day. Coach Martin and Coach Gless, who were my freshman year coaches, are two people that have always been great support systems for me since freshman year. Coach Pratt, who I've known since I was a baby, has always been an inspiration to me, and I can't thank him and Laura enough for their encouragement and support throughout the years. Coach Holford and Coach Legero have been with me since middle school, and I hope I can transition from being one of their former athletes to a friend someday, because they're both amazing people that I look up to. And lastly, I'd like to thank Coach Greenberg. While I'll never understand or endorse him running around the course in bare feet, especially in muddy, cold conditions, I can certainly never challenge his dedication to the kids on his team. I appreciate the time you take away from your family and try to help our athletes in our cross-country program succeed. He's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, and I love how he genuinely wants the best for all his runners, no matter where we fall on the team in terms of race times. I'll miss you, Coach. Thank you for everything. My goal coming onto this team as a freshman was to be a great runner. But looking back on the years now, the legacy I want to leave behind is being a great leader and teammate. While we didn't vote or name team captains this year, I hope that I stepped up and fulfilled this role for many of you. I genuinely want the best for all of you, and I look forward to watching you all succeed in the future, both on and off the course. And if you ever need me, I'm only a text or phone call away. I'll always be here for any of you, anytime, day or night. I truly mean that. You're all my family. As I close, I just want to leave my teammates with one last thing. I want you to remember that wins and losses will fade, and your times at races may be forgotten, but the friendships and memories you create on this team will last a lifetime. I know they will for me. Thank you to everyone who's been a part of them. I truly love you all, and I will always be proud to be part of the Trojan cross-country family. Thank you.